Hey everybody. So today we are going to make chicken teriyaki stir fry. We got just a few ingredients. It's going to be really easy, and I'm telling you, once you make it once, you're going to keep making it again and again. If you like Asian food, this is the one to go for, okay? Now, we're using basic ingredients and we're going to tweak the recipe a little bit, something that I actually enjoy a little bit more than just plain old, whatever. So we're going to start, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to have so much fun, okay? We start off with our sliced chicken breast, and just so you realize that I'm not kidding when I say I don't pay much for food, this is at my local grocery store called Price Rate. 99 cents for the entire package. It's actually a pound exactly. But it's thin sliced, and that'll feed a family of 4 easily for this recipe. Okay? So then we also have minced garlic, sliced water chestnuts. I add these because I love the extra crunch it gives. Then we have rice, of course. I do boil in a bag because I like it easy. I just want to get it over with. All right, and then we have a green bell pepper. We have a sweet onion. We have this funny looking thing, which is actually ginger root. Now, a great thing about ginger root is that if you put it in the freezer when you get it, it'll last just about forever. And I mean, I'm not even kidding. I've had this for a long time. And all you do is, once it thaws just a little, you can use a spoon and scrape off the outer skin. And then you just use a grater or a plane or whatever, and you just use it like that. And then you throw it back in the freezer, and boom. It's good for another forever months. So we're going to be adding this too. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Then we have some mushrooms, some sliced carrots. We have hot honey. You don't have to use this, but I absolutely love it, especially in this. And then just some generic teriyaki sauce. And you can see there it says it's made with soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. So that's it. That's everything we're using. Nothing else. You don't have to worry about anything. And obviously, since the chicken was so cheap, the hot honey I've had for a while. I don't need much. But when I got it at the dollar store. It was $1.25. The teriyaki sauce was $1.29. The pepper was 48 cents. The onion was 80 cents. I had carrots in my fridge for a while, so why not use them up? Same with the mushrooms. There's only a few. That's because I only had a few left. The ginger I've had for over a year, and I mean, I don't even know how much it was. It wasn't that much. Then, of course, the water chestnuts, I think they were $1.50. The minced garlic, I always have. I've had this for a while, so I don't even know how much this was. And then same with the rice. I've had it forever. It's just, I have so much rice that I don't know. But altogether, that's not a lot of money. It's really not. And with today's society, everything's outrageous. So go and look for the good prices. Look for the 99 cents for an entire bag. I ended up picking up 2 of them because I'm going to use another one for something else later, either this week or next week. All right, so we're going to get started with everything else. So first we're going to start with our veggies, okay? So let's get rid of these for now. Let's get rid of these for now. And let's get rid of Mr. Onion for now. All right. So you know the routine. You've seen it before. I'm not going to do the entire thing on camera because you know how to chop, okay? So, but for this recipe, you're going to cut the top off. You're going to cut the bottom off. You can absolutely save these for something else. I have a slop bowl there. And this is so easy, okay? Cut down one side and just go against the rims. And there you go. All in one shot. And then we're just going to cut this again a couple times. And then you're going to, with this, we're going to do thick cuts. because we want to keep its integrity. We don't want it getting too soft. We want all that crunchiness and goodness with it. All right, so large chops. See, if you cut it smaller, the problem is that more of it will just sort of disintegrate in the pan, and who the hell wants that? You want to see those peppers. You want to taste them and enjoy it, you know? It's not like caramelizing onions. It's you want that snap to it. And of course they're going to be coated in that awesome teriyaki sauce. Just get rid of some of the pith. All right, pepper's done. How easy was that, right? So now we're going to do the same thing with the onion, and then I'm going to chop up the carrots, and we'll go from there. All right, I've cut the onion in half, okay? And I cut the root end off. Then I just gave it several slices the long way, okay? Cut that part off, and boom, slices are done. I mean, if that's not fast and easy, I don't know what is. But whoever taught you to do it something a different way, yeah, they're out of their mind. Why take up the extra time? So there, onions are done. Put those in the bowl. And again, we left them nice big chunks, because that's what I like. I like it big. Wait a minute, that didn't sound right. I take that back. I mean, we're just going to change the subject. So, how's that weather out there? It's beautiful here in Buffalo. It really is. Okay, so now we are going to do the carrots. You can see that they're all sort of divoted. That's just me being fancy, but that's okay because these are actually leftovers from a veggie tray I made for a friend of mine and I. So see how they're all curved? I'm just going to julienne them up into nice thin strips, because when those cook, those will actually get nice and soft, but retain their sweetness. And this does help add sweetness to it, as well as, you know, all the good stuff carrots give you. It's not going to be all cooked out, I promise. Alright, see how I got all those? They're just sort of strips. Alright, those are going to go in the bowl with the veggies. Should I do the rest? Yeah, I'll just do it quick. Put them on top of each other. There. Mushrooms are easy. I'm just only going to cut them in half. That's it. The small one, I'm not even touching, because it's just a little one. And cut it in half. Boom! Your veggies are done. So now that the veggies are done, we're going to cover those, put them in the fridge, and we're going to marinate the chicken next after we slice it up. Okay, so get ready for this. That package of chicken that you saw for 99 cents. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 giant slabs of chicken. Now, once this is all cut up and cooked, that'll easily feed a family of 4. I mean, really, easily. So we're going to cut this up, and then we're going to throw it in a bag with marinade, and we're going to let that sit for about an hour. It doesn't have to be that long, but I like it extra flavorful, so what-to-do. Okay? All right. So I'm just going to show you with one of these how I'm going to cut it. You're going to go against the grain, and you're going to do it into strips, okay? And you're not going to believe how fast this cooks. So once it's all done, I mean, my goodness, your family's going to be like, oh, Mom, it's done already? Dad, it's done already? All right, that's it. That's all you have to do. Just cut it into strips like that, throw it in a plastic bag, and then we'll add the marinade, okay? Boom. Okay, so the chicken's all cut up and it's in a plastic bag. All right, so now we're going to get the marinade ready, and then we're going to pour it in the bag. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use the zester or microplane, and we're going to get us some fresh ginger root. So all you got to do, after you take the skin off, see how this is smooth here, and you got the skin there, you're just going to shave it. Just like this, okay? See, and then you look on the back and all that fresh ginger. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. So we're going to do that. You're going to try to get about a tablespoon. If you want more, add more. And we're going to add that ginger into a bowl, because that's going to be where we mix everything all together. And then we're going to add our hot honey. I'd say, for me anyways, I like to add about a tablespoon. Again, you don't need a lot. You really don't. All right, so there's about a tablespoon. I like my food spicy. And we're going to add our minced ginger. I mean garlic. Minced garlic. All right. And again, I got roughly a teaspoon of it, okay? So just a teaspoon. And then we're going to add our teriyaki sauce. Give it a good shake. Don't add the whole thing, okay? You don't need the whole thing. And then we're going to mix this up real good. All right. All right, look at that. Oh, that's going to be marinating the chicken. Oh, it's going to be so good. All right, so we have our chicken. We have our marinade. The marinade goes on the chicken. Okay? You want to get as much of that out of there, all that goodness out of there. Because what don't we want? Naked chicken. No one wants naked chicken. Alright. So I'm going to push out most of the air. So give it a good seal. And then I am going to just squish it all around so that marinade covers every last bit of chicken. Alright. Oh, I see naked chicken. No naked chicken. Thank you very much. Alright. Alright. It's all done. Okay? So we're going to put this in the fridge for, I'd say, a half hour to an hour. Alright? And then we'll get on with the rest. Next is our rice. And it's instant rice. Even though it says instant, that still takes 10 minutes. So we're going to put this in cold water. Alright, you submerge it. Yeah, I'll submerge. You start with the water cold and then let it get to a boil. Alright? You don't need to cover it or anything. Alright. Stovetop's on. Alright, so we're going to let that go and we're going to get on to the chicken. Alright, with the pan on a medium heat, you can use any kind of oil. I'm using toasted sesame seed oil because I love the flavor it adds to the chicken. We're just going to pour some in there. Okay. We're going to swirl it around some. Yeah, I hear you. My cat is whining. Sorry. Alright. So our chicken has been marinating. I've had it in there for about an hour. Okay. And we are going to dump it into the pan. No mess there, right? I'm going to break it all up. This is not going to take long to cook, okay? Just so you're aware. I'm going to put a cover on it, and it's going to, as soon as it starts browning up, and you can see it rising from the bottom, then we're going to mix it all up, flip it over, and we'll finish that off. The rice is finally boiling. So you're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And every once in a while, you're just going to take a spoon or a ladle or something, and you're just going to move it around a little. Okay? All right, the chicken, you can see, is browning from the bottom up. So that's when we're going to start mixing this all up so that the chicken cooks better, quicker. Get all those spots that didn't cook yet. All right. Once that's almost finished cooking, that's when we're going to add our veggies and the rest of the stuff for the teriyaki. Okay? All right, so the chicken is almost done. We got our bowl with the veggies in that we cut up earlier. All right, put all that in there. And you're also going to open and drain your can of water chestnuts. Those are going in there. Give this a good mix. Now, obviously, normally you'd use a wok. I don't have a wok. You don't need a wok. Alright. Now I'm going to add more of the teriyaki sauce. And get everything nice and coated with that gooey deliciousness. And then I also have a teaspoon more of minced garlic and half a teaspoon of grated ginger. That's going in. We're going to mix it up some more. And then we're going to turn the heat down to a medium-low. We're going to cover it like that. And we are going to let it simmer just for a little while. I'd say maybe 10 minutes until the veggies start to soften up so that, you know, they're pliable and just cooked. All right. So that, as soon as it's done, I'll show you, and then we will begin to plate up. So that rice only has a few more minutes, but as you can see, it is already fluffed up a whole bunch. And it is nearly done. Woohoo! Right, it is done. Oh my god, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Alright, so I'm going to drain the rice and we will start plating. Alright, we got it plated up. I'm going to just spoon a little bit more of that sauce over the rice. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells so good. Alright, and then finally, I happen to have some green onions or chives that grow in my kitchen. So I sliced up a bunch of those. Because I love these too. They taste so good, especially on Asian dishes. Alright, and there that is. And there you have it, everyone. So easy. Please make it. Comment on it. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.